First off, we want to apologize for not having any material out for you last week. We were finishing up the last bit of our 21-day cleanse. And let me just start off by saying that it was absolutely amazing.
21 days. It started off like, are we going to be able to do this? But actually, by the end of it, when we went to go back to what we were kind of doing before, it was definitely like we didn't want to do that anymore, like watching certain TV shows and stuff like that. It was kind of odd.
It was just good, guys, but we do apologize for not having any material out. There has been a lot of people ask us about
where were you last week?
Where were we last week?
Like,
we were like, sorry, because it was short notice, and we just decided, you know what, we have to do this for us. Let's finish out strong, and then we'll get back on track. So now we are back on track. So thank you for bearing with us and sticking in through it all. And
yeah.
Yep.
Boom, boom. But, so, something big that happened this last week was Fei went back to work on Friday. It was her first day back.
Yep.
And I'm obviously working, or maybe I never said that before, but I am working. I've been working since after Joelle was born. But Friday was the first day that we actually dropped her off at her grandma's house.
Yeah,
In
and
the
I
morning.
went back to work.
I dropped her off.
It was bad. I know, Joe.
It was.
Oh my gosh. I cried, and I didn't want to say goodbye to her. Krista's like, you have to say goodbye to her.
And no, she was trying to be all avoidant.
I was definitely trying to be
say goodbye to her. And
I didn't want to say.
She's like, I don't want to say goodbye. And I'm like, no, you have to. You have to say goodbye to her.
I know. And it was a rough day. Like, she spends a lot of time with my mom. I wouldn't say she spent a lot of time with my mom, but my mom's with us a lot. So she sees her regular, and we FaceTime fairly often. But this was the first time she's actually, like, spend, like, a lot of hours with her.
Yeah, because I just did a half day just to kind of, just to see how it went. Right?
Just to acclimate her, right?
Yeah.
But my mom said that she was really whiny, and she kind of cried, and she wouldn't sleep, and she was just missing her mommy.
So sad.
It was sad, and I think I took it like really hard. I was like, you know what? And thank goodness I started back work on a Friday, but I intentionally wanted to start back towards the end of the week. That way I can do just like a day or two and then have a break, and not just start off and do 5 days straight. And she's been with me since she's been born, so for 8 months she's been with me, and then, just cold turkey.
It was a long day.
It was definitely a long day.
Yeah.
And I don't know if a lot of you have been hearing about it, but here in Northern California and in Southern California, there has been some massive wildfires that have burnt like acres and acres, like 150 or 1,000 acres.
A lot of people have lost their lives, and it's been very tragic.
It's been awful. So the Bay Area pretty much has been covered, just engulfed with smoke. So we've been in the house literally like the last 2 weeks. Like, we haven't really been able to get outside or do anything. To put things into perspective, just this past Friday, San Francisco had the worst air quality in the world. So that says a lot, right? Especially with countries that deal with a lot of like pollutants or whatnot. San Francisco was #1. So it's been, and we live in the Bay Area. No one knew that. I don't know if we ever shared that. I don't know if we did. We live in the Bay Area. San Francisco Bay Area. It's been a rough week, a rough 2 weeks. So not only dealing with that, just going back to work, it's hard. So I take my hat off to moms and dads, or just parents in general. If you have a kid and you have to leave them to go back to work after spending a significant amount of time with them, it's not easy.
Actually, on Friday, my mom flew into town, and I'll be taking off next week. She'll still be going to work, but she'll be with me and my mom all next week.
I don't know. It's not going to be easy for me.
We'll see how that goes.
So anyway, we're definitely going to be back on track. We're not making any excuses, but just expect it Sunday evening. We'll try to get back on schedule and do a specific time.
Yeah, so we'll get that all in order. We will have a big reveal to show. We have some really good news that we want to show eventually, share eventually.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that, and we will see you guys next week.
Next week.
All right, stay tuned.
Bye.
Bye. Like what you see? Make sure you tune in every Sunday and remember to like, share, and subscribe.